Hello my cutiest of all cutienesses, here I am with look number 5 of my Valentine's looks for 2018. I have got for you a look that is very fine work and it takes a long time. It's a look that takes a long time, people. If you want to do this, take your time, make sure you got a couple of hours to get ready, because this is a look that really takes a lot of focus, no shivery motions, just very strong lining. And if you want to see how I did this special, I'm yodeling. If you want to see how I did this special eyeliner makeup look, you'll just have to keep on watching as it's getting started right now. Hello my sweet peas, here I am again with a Valentine's Day look, and today I want to go for nice crisp lines on the eyes. I'm kind of afraid to do this because why am I speaking so weird? I'm a little bit afraid of doing this because I don't really do these types of liners normally and I haven't tried it out yet. So you're gonna witness me testing out my liner skills. I have already done my brows, prepared my face, done some contouring, some serious contouring if you ask me. Oh my god, woo! That's a serious contour. And I have done just a basic coat of a light shimmery eyeshadow on my eyelids. And if I can find it, I'm gonna put on some lip plumper. And I have no idea why I am talking this weird and doing such stupid, strange, weird types of things. I've got no idea. I really don't have any idea what's wrong with me today. But there's something seriously damaged inside here, you know. Here is my pillow plump and I love it. You all know that. I always put it on. Since I've changed my skincare routine, my lips are thicker and fuller and more plump and I love them. My eye wrinkles are there. Of course, I'm gonna be 48 years old, as I say in every video. I'm not a youngster, I'm not a peep young chicken. I am an elderly woman. There, I've said it. I'm an older woman. But who cares? You can still feel young and be happy and be, yeah, you know, like I am. I am a positive person and that is exactly what I want to be and what I want to stay to. So now I am looking for a nice gold brown because I want to have a gold brown undertone, and I want to start by a small line on the moving eyelid in this. I'm gonna take this lightest shade, but I'm just gonna apply it on my moving eyelid and nowhere else. And as you see, I'm already using shimmers. So not even up into my crease, just the lowest bit of my moving eyelid, and not wing it out or anything, just making a base. First thing I'm gonna do is take a blue eyeliner, pull a little bit, not really pull your skin, but just an older skin is loose. And on a loose skin, if you want to make a line, the skin just moves along with your liner. So I am gonna take away this hair that doesn't belong there. And I'm going to make an eyeliner line. Just the inner half of my eye. like so. That's gonna be my guideline for all the rest. So this blue is the start of something new. Really, it is. Seriously. Now I do have a marker that is so pretty. I want to have that line and an inner corner liner very, very thin and fine. Therefore, I am using this very fine, thin liner to create that little flick here. Exactly the thickness that I want to have it. And then let that dry. And I am gonna drag it to the start of my lower lash line, but just a bit. Like it would be the inner tear duct highlight, but I am doing this with this blue itself. Creating a tip that a little bit points towards my nose. Like so. There, I hope you can see, and I hope my camera really focuses the way I want, because I hate my camera settings lately and I don't know what I can do about it. Someone tell me how to adjust my camera, please. I have changed the program of my camera and I don't know if it's gonna be better or worse. I hope it's gonna be better. So I'm gonna record a part in this setting. I think it's better and that the colors are more natural, but it does give more light. I am on a search here, people, okay? I'm really on a search here. And I hope you're not gonna be scared as you're so close up to me. But it's all about the eyes, so don't look at my wrinkles, okay? Let's make a deal here. You don't look at my wrinkles. Just focus on the liner, okay? Now, I am going to take a color that is very, very similar, but I'm gonna put on a base, because these are liners that are very, very pigmented and they are very hard to take off. So first of all, I am gonna put under my eye a golden line. Okay, with the yellow, I am gonna connect that blue and create a line as straight as I can, a real line, not smudged or anything, a real line. And I want to make my wing in this yellow too. So I am starting with a golden wing. So there is a golden under wing. What I want to do next is take a real golden color and I'm gonna tap that onto that golden or yellow liner. Now I'm gonna see if I have a real golden gold that couldn't be more gold than gold is. This is gold. With a very small flat alignment brush, I am taking this gold and I am going to put that right on top of that liner, so that the liner actually is kind of a sticky base for this very, very shimmery, shiny gold that I want to have under my eye and under my wing. And I bring it just to where that gold and blue meets where that tip is starting. And I really hope it's filming the way I see it in the screen there, because it's so visible, the colors. Now, with a black eyeliner, I am going to gently do a very thin line in my waterline if it wants to give off. Yes, it does. Just only the waterline, nothing else. Now, up next is actually just the black liner, and I am really excited to do so because this is going to be a very difficult one. And I'm starting off with a cream and a very thin, flat brush. And I'm gonna start against my lash line in the middle here. So if you look straight ahead, just above my pupil, so really in the middle, and I'm wiggling against my lashes. And I am not going into the outer corner. Really very, very thin, as you see. And if your waterline didn't really get black, you can gently just go with that brush along your waterline, but not further outside your eye. Now comes the hardest part of this entire look, and that is the black liner. And the black liner is gonna be everything in this look. Now I have got my Bourjois and I have got my Prose Couture. Now I am going to compare these two brushes. This is the thinnest brush you can have. It's like one hair. And this one is thicker, but the product is better. So what I'm gonna do, you guess, I'm gonna start with a thicker one, and if needed, I'm gonna take the brush from my Prose in this product. Now make sure your arm is resting on a surface so you can lay down that applicator or brush onto the eyelid and make the thinnest line you can. And we're gonna make the wing also as thin as possible against that golden line. And I must see that I don't get out of the view. I'm gonna put down the tube and I'm gonna guide my skin a little bit. That is my base, and I am gently, so gently with the tip, gonna make that point as crisp as possible. And then just gently make it a bit darker because it was so feather light drawn. And I'm now connecting the line, and I'm making it symmetrical and parallel to my eyelid, my upper eyelid, just to the middle of the eye. I am making sure it's as thick at the end as in the middle. And then from the middle, as you saw, I just placed my brush against my lash line and that liner so that that black starts from nowhere. It starts from nothing like this to that width that I'm building up like there. Now, of course, if you use tape, this will be perfect immediately, but I am doing this with a loose hand and balancing it out while I'm doing it without seeing that tape. Or if you use, I mostly use medical tape, which is white and in fabric, not plastic. And if you use Scotch tape, the normal tape we know, you're gonna have your liner onto the plastic and you are not gonna see where your plastic starts. So you're gonna go against it with your liner, but you're not gonna obviously see where your liner is and where the plastic is. So with a medical tape, you have a too harsh line visible, and with a plastic tape, you're not having that line. So what I'm now doing is creating that line that I want to have from the wing onto the eyelid, the connection I mean. And I cannot get it perfect with that liner, so I'm taking the thinner one and I'm gonna hold my skin a little bit. To get that tip exactly how I want to have it. And this does take some time and patience, but I think it is worth it. I really think it's worth it. What I now want to do is make a small line from the waterline in between the gold and the blue, like so. And I'm gonna use the other product again for that, because I like a little bit of thicker brush to do so, because I want to fill this corner just the slightest bit. I'm actually just making a little tip, a little triangle from my tear dot to that blue, and just connect to my waterline. There. I sure hope you can see what I did, because I really like it, and it is so thin, so small, so sparse. Now I'm taking my blue marker again, my blue liner again, and I am going to make this tip connect to the black perfectly also. To have that perfect little point there. And to have that brightness in the blue again. Like so. That is a piece of art. Now I am very gently gonna do my lower lashes with this essence, I love Extreme Crazy Volume because the applicator has plastic tips and that I like to just gently touch my lashes with without touching the skin. You could leave this without mascara, but I like a tiny little bit of lash visible there. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna do my concealer. Let's conceal. Whoopsie daisy. Here you not overdo. And instead of using my concealer buffer that I normally use, a small brush to just put some concealer under there and make that line. Yeah, I'm gonna divide it a little bit because it's gonna drip otherwise. But I am going to outline this actually, like you would carve out a brow. And the rest I'm gonna feather out and blend in. This is almost like a paint job. So now I'm pulling down that concealer to where the rest of it belongs. And then I will take my beauty blender and blend it in. And the tip, I let it start from the black and then let it fade to the gold as you see on both sides. Now, the beauty blender. I'm going as close as I can, but not against the liner, of course. And blend it just like normal. And I normally also take a little bit of a lighter and a bit more shimmery concealer over this one, because this one is kind of yellow and very close to my own complexion, so that is good, of course, but I like to have a little bit of coloration and highlight under my eyes, and I do that with concealer because I cannot stand it with other products. You all know that. So that is better, I guess. Now I'm gonna do mascara on my upper lashes too, and I'm doing that with the same mascara, but I'm gonna give them a nice plump, glam, lift, curl, curl. Now what you can do with this look is don't wear falsies, because falsies are gonna cover up a lot of your work that you did with the liners. So you have the choice, either if you have nice lashes, to just leave it like this, or I am going to try to find lashes that are very sparse. What I can also do is take just a few individual lashes and place them sparsely on my lash line so that it's not gonna cover everything. So I'm gonna see if I have some nice flary individual lashes or cluster lashes. These are individual lashes and I hope you can see them, which I am going to stick on my eyes, just very carefully on the upper lash line. Now I'm gonna put a drop of lash glue onto a surface, which is just a lid that I don't use for anything else. And I am gonna take some fine tweezers, pointy tweezers, But I let this glue get a little bit tacky because if I'm gonna do that immediately, they are gonna slide all over the place and that is not what we want. So I can do my blush first. And if you are gonna do a look like this and you have a blue liner with a tip, of course that would make life so much easier, but I am doing it the hard way. As you see, I am doing it the hard way, and now I am going to take me these clusters and I am pulling a couple off of the tape where they are attached to, and I just place them next to it so it's much easier to grab when I want them in a moment. And I always grab them by the piece where they are glued together and not where they are the loose hairs, because you just ruin it. You just pull them apart. You can grab them like this. I hope you can see. I just grabbed one and I'm dipping it into the lash glue, and then I'm gonna place that somewhere along my own lash line. So I just start placing them on the inner corner, the outer corner of my eye, and I'm moving gently along, and I come from above and place them on my lash hairs and go to where the skin begins, and there I place it, and then I adjust it a little, and the ones in the middle I want to have facing right to the front, right like that, and the ones on the more inner side I want to have facing towards my nose, and the ones on the outside outwards, so it's like a fan actually. Now I think this is perfect. It has to dry, but I am going to do my highlight while this dries, and oh goodness, this is so pretty. It is not a lash line that breaks up your entire look, but it's there. It is present, it's visible, it's there, and it's gorgeous. And this is really glowy and dewy, but the liner is so bomb. Oh, I love it so much. Love the liner, love the lashes, love the whole look. I am crazy about a look like this, but as you see, it takes me forever to do. So all I now want to do is my lips, and I am going to take from the Kylie palette, the birthday palette, the color Cocoa K matte lipsticks. Oh, by the way, how do you like my new reading glasses? I like them so much, and they have so you know, they look gorgeous. I love them. I'm gonna put them up there for a moment and forget, so I won't find them in a moment. I'm really looking for a sponsor for these wrinkles here, these and these, because they are so annoying when I want to put on lipstick. I want to get rid of them, but I don't have the money. If you have the money and you want me to look gorgeous, so please sponsor my Botox. Yeah, just my lip fillers. No, my wrinkle fillers. I so much love beautiful lips, but how can you have beautiful lips if you don't have beautiful lips by yourself? So I'm using this Kylie birthday edition lip stain. Oh my god, and they smell like fruit. I want to eat them. And this time I'm not kidding. I really seriously mean it. If you want to sponsor it, but it's not for bad services or anything, or bad services or bed services, because I kind of have a lot of men asking me to not be married, but I am. So if you want to sponsor, do it from the goodness of your heart. a poor, disabled girl from 48 years old that wants to look good for her viewers, that's not so bad, is it? I don't think it's a bad thing that I want to look good for my viewers, for my videos, for the sake of the makeup, you know? But this look is done. So I'm gonna take off this reading glasses, and I didn't forget. Take off this hairband. Because I'm a brunette today. Gonna put my camera in position. Gonna show you my new outfit. I love it. Oh, so much. And I'm gonna be gorgeous for you. Oh. I'll be right back. So, this is the final result of this graphic liner look. I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Leave some nice comments down below, give me some thumbs up, and for me, there's as always just one thing left to say, and that is, my love for makeup is spread all over to you, and I really hope to see you again soon in one of my coming videos. So for now, bye bye! Sure hope you got that. And that too.